welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do this really sparkly, glittery blue eye look, and this is perfect for 4th of July party or any other party for that matter. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with the Prime Time from Bare Minerals, and then I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes as well with the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera, and I'll be right back. If you guys want a tutorial, let me know in the comments down below. To prime my eyelids, I'm using the Flawless Brow Highlighter by BH Cosmetics, and I'm using the matte side just to kind of conceal my eyelids and making sure that all the pigmentation is gone and that everything's nice and even. And I'm going to go ahead and set that with just a regular bone-colored matte shadow. Since we are going to do a smoky cat eye, I'm going to go ahead and put some tape on, so just guide us along in making sure that we don't go over line or too much on the outer parts of our eyes. I'm using Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek, and this is going to be the first transition color, and this is going to be the highest color to our brow bone. And I'm going to put a generous amount to really lay the base down of our transition color. And you always want to make sure that you're blending it out really well, and I'm using circular motions and also V motions to really get that cat eye look. Using Frappe by Makeup Geek and a 231 Lexi brush, I'm putting this into the crease and really depthening the crease and creating dimension for the darker colors that we're going to put later on. And when you're applying darker colors, you always want to make sure that you're really blending everything out and making sure there are absolutely no harsh lines. With the same color, I'm going to bring that all the way down to the lower lash line, and we're going to prep for the darker colors and making sure that the edges are really nice, buffed out, and blended out. To start darkening our outer corner, I'm going to use this nice deep blue shadow. This is from Baked and Beautiful by BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to pack this on to the outer corner and create that really nice cat eye, and really making sure that we're packing out a lot of color on there. And I went back to the 231 Luxie brush. I'm going to bring that up to the center, but really making sure I'm not putting too much up in the center in the crease. And just really buffing everything out and blending everything out. And also going to bring that down to the lower lash line, but we're just going to take it to the halfway. Also making sure when you're working with the dark colors, you always want to make sure you're blending every edge out. We want nice, soft, and diffused edges. For the base lid color, I'm using this eyeliner by BH Cosmetics in the color Wish. And this is going to prime and also serve as the first color. And really, this is a waterproof eyeliner, so it definitely will not budge throughout the night. I'm going to put that all over the lid and also going to kind of wing that out into a cat eye. And I'm also going to place a little bit on the lower lash line. On top of that, I'm going to put this vibrant blue color from the Wild and Free palette by BH Cosmetics. And this is going to be the main lid color. We are going to put some glitter on top, but in case we have some sparse areas, this is what's going to peek through the glitter. With a tapered edge brush, I'm really going to buff out the very edge so it's not very harsh, and we're going to diffuse that into a very soft line. And I'm also going to bring that down all the way down to the lower lash line. I wanted to create sort of an ombre effect at the outer edge, so I'm going to go ahead and use a matte black color, and I'm going to slowly buff that in and build on the color. Remember to always take a nice fluffy brush, and before you're going to deepen the color, just blend everything out and making sure all the edges are nice and buffed out. With a tapered brush, I'm going to take that dark color up to the center of our crease and kind of bring it all the way down to the inner corner, but blending it out versus adding the color on. And with more of a bigger and denser brush, I'm going to go ahead and buff that in. And then we're going to use the same color and just kind of deepen it up, but using the blue color. And I decided I want to take it up just a little bit higher, but I'm going to put a little bit more of that frappe color and then blend it out, making sure all the edges are seamlessly blended out and nice and smooth. So now we can go ahead and take off the tape, and I'm going to buff out the lower lash line, making sure we don't have any harsh lines, and I'm going to prep the lower lash line for our concealer. And also you can go ahead and really buff out that edge where the tape was, just because we don't want to have a super harsh line. Now it's time for the glitter. I'm going to use this really pretty blue color, and I'm using the e.l.f. glitter primer. So I'm going to just pat that in, and then going to pat the glitter on top, and making sure that you're patting instead of swiping. If you get some fallout, just go ahead and take a really big fluffy brush and just kind of swipe that off your cheeks. For the outer part, since I did want to create an ombre, I'm going to use a black glitter to the very outer corner. Using Frappy, I'm just going to buff the whole entire lower lash line and making sure everything is nice and blended. Then I'm going to go ahead and take NYX liquid liner and just going to do a regular wing. But I'm not going too bold. I just want a very nice and thin wing liner. For the inner corner highlight, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I'm using Glitterati by ColourPop, and it has some gold specks in it, which is really a nice contrast between the blue and gives it a little bit more of a pop. And I'm using Shimmer Shimmer just to highlight the brow bone. Then it's time for mascara, and I'm going to put Cara Wispy lashes on, and I got them at shopmissy.com, which are really nice and cheap. I really love these. And I'm going to go ahead and finish my face makeup. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 10 for my concealer. And I'm just going to buff that in with a damp beauty blender. For foundation, I'm using the liquid foundation by BH Cosmetics in the color Light Olive. After buffing out my foundation, I'm going to take RCMA No Color Powder. I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes. And I'm also going to set my T-zone because I do get a little bit oily. Then I like to take a powder brush and just kind of sweep everything away and making sure that my whole entire face is kind of set because I do get a little bit oily and I am using a liquid foundation. I usually like to kind of buff it in and making sure that everything is nice and swept underneath my eyes. Moving on to contour, I'm using the color Fawn from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm going to put that at the usual spots. My cheekbones, I'm going to take that to my forehead and also down to my jawline. For the blush, I'm using this pinky peach color. This is from the BH Cosmetics 10 color blush palette. And I'm just sweeping it onto my apples of my cheeks and kind of bringing it down to my contour. And then going back with my powder brush, just making sure everything's nice and blended and not too intense. From the Anastasia palette, I'm going to go ahead and take that highlight color and just put that down the center of my bridge and the tip of my nose and also my Cupid's bow. For my cheekbone highlight, I'm going to spray my brush and I'm going to use the Wild and Radiant palette by BH Cosmetics and just using this very nice nudie color. Making sure that your face makeup stays on all night long, make sure to set your makeup. And after I set my makeup, I like to then apply my lower lash mascara. For my lips, I'm going in with the Waterproof Lip Liner by BH Cosmetics in the color Stripped. I'm sorry that I did get off frame just a little bit. After that, I went in with ColourPop in the color Midi, and I just applied that all over my lips. And then I wanted just a little bit more shimmer, so I went ahead and added an iridescent lip gloss, and I believe it's by Victoria's Secret. I've got it like a little while ago. Let me know in the comments down below where you would wear this look. I think minus the glitter, I would wear this on a regular basis because I do love a smoky eye. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, and if you are new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you'll get more videos coming your way. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a blessed day.